It started just like any other day, with the sun casting its warm glow and life buzzing all around. You take a deep breath, expecting the familiar life-sustaining air. But this time, something is terrifyingly wrong. In an instant, the world holds its breath, not by choice, but because the very element that allows it has vanished. For 5 seconds, oxygen, the third most abundant element in the universe, is gone. You wouldn't even have time to realize you were suffocating, as your cells, deprived of oxygen, would begin to swell and burst almost immediately. The initial chaos would be swift and catastrophic. Without oxygen, every living creature on the planet would simultaneously gasp, their lungs finding nothing to draw in. But the horror wouldn't stop there. Look around at the concrete jungle you call home. The Hoover Dam, the Pantheon, every skyscraper, bridge, and sidewalk. Without oxygen acting as a crucial binding agent, these structures would instantly lose their integrity, crumbling into a fine dust. The world's greatest monuments and our modern civilization would simply disintegrate before our eyes, leaving behind a cloud of debris where cities once stood. On a global scale, the consequences would be apocalyptic. The oceans, composed of H2O, would lose their oxygen component, leaving behind a massive, volatile volume of hydrogen gas. This gas would rapidly expand and rise into the upper atmosphere, causing the oceans to seemingly boil away into space. The sky above would turn from a familiar blue to an inky, terrifying black, as fewer particles would be available to scatter sunlight. Simultaneously, the Earth's crust, which is nearly 45% oxygen, would become incredibly brittle. Without its primary structural component, the ground beneath our feet would crack and collapse, swallowing everything on the surface as the planet itself begins to break apart. Then, just as suddenly as it left, the oxygen returns. The 5 seconds are up, but the world you knew is gone forever. The sky is now filled with a choking dust cloud from disintegrated concrete, and the ground is a fractured, unstable mess. The oceans are gone, and a new, explosive, hydrogen-rich atmosphere surrounds a scarred planet. Life in its brief absence has been irrevocably altered. The silence that follows is a testament to the fragility of our existence, a stark reminder of how a mere 5-second pause could rewrite the story of our world into a tragedy.